I have to apologize in advance for this week's message. I'm going to be the courier of an unfortunate truth. You are not perfect. Your software is not perfect. Your demos are not perfect. And guess what? Neither am I. And neither is any of or are any of the software products that I ever demonstrated and or sold, nor were any of the demos that I ever gave. My name is Chris White, the author of The 6 Habits of Highly Effective Sales Engineers and creator of DemoDoctor.com, a website dedicated to the growth and development of sales engineers. Here's the reality, folks. We are not perfect, and our demos are not going to be perfect. The software that we sell isn't perfect. In fact, all software notoriously has flaws and shortcomings. One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen people make, and frankly, some of the biggest mistakes, or one of the biggest mistakes that I made myself, was expecting perfection of myself, expecting perfection of the software, and expecting my demos to be perfect. In fact, one of the mistakes that we make leading up to a demo is trying to create the perfect demo. There is no such a thing. And the reality is that investing the time to create the perfect demo simply isn't worth the investment. So do yourself a favor, be easy on yourself. Don't expect perfection. Here's the good news. I think most reasonable people don't expect the individuals giving a presentation or demonstration to be perfect. Quite the contrary. I think if we come across too polished, too scripted, too perfect, it almost feels disingenuous to our audience. In addition, the people that you're presenting to and demonstrating for shouldn't expect perfection in the software. Most people that I've worked with are willing to give the individual and the software the benefit of the doubt if you know how to handle it. Now, that being said, every time you do give a demonstration and something does go wrong, or in hindsight, you realize that you could have done something a little bit better, a little bit differently, maybe selected a better choice of words. Be sure you're always striving for perfection. Be sure after a demo, after a sales engagement, that you're always seeking to perfect your craft. Perfection is a never-ending process. It's really a destination that we're always striving to get to, but will never arrive. Daniel Pink, in his book Drive, talks about this notion of mastery. And he says that mastery is like an asymptote. And I don't know if you know what an asymptote is. I didn't before I read his book, but it's basically a line that approaches another line and always gets closer to that line, but will never touch it. That's the way true mastery is, and really perfection is. We'll never actually fully get there. So today's message is strive to be as good as you can be. Never stop perfecting your craft. Never stop learning lessons from sales engagements and from customer presentations and conversations. But go easy on yourself. Don't expect perfection from yourself or from the platform that you sell. As always, if you like this message and you know someone who could benefit from it, I invite you to share it. And remember, people buy from people, and sales is a team sport. Develop healthy habits, and you'll consistently deliver winning demonstrations. We'll see you next week.